So yeah, unfortunately, a pretty cool Spider-Man game by Insomniac Games that was canceled had a pretty cool trailer pop up, and what I and a lot of people saw had players talking. Sadly, we have another game that won't see the light of day. Let's talk about it.
No! God, please, no!
What's up everybody, it's your boy Saga bringing you awesome fast information regarding all things PlayStation gaming. If you enjoy content that respects your time, hit the like button to get this video out to other gaming fans, but if you didn't, drop a dislike so I know exactly where to improve. So yeah, recently I did a video about a week or so ago where I reported on Sony laying off over 900 employees, forcing not only a bunch of studios to lay off portions of their workforce and shutting down an entire studio, but also multiple games had to be cancelled. I like to point out these are the games that we know of that were cancelled. One was the Twisted Metal live service game. Sadly, the other one was a Spider-Man based multiplayer game, and recently we got a trailer over on Reddit. I have it linked down in the description if you want to see it. That was leaked and it looked really promising. Now, I'm not one of those people that hold my tongue when it comes to what I think about gaming or things in general, and unfortunately I feel kinda good that this game didn't see the light of day for a couple of reasons. First off, I firmly believe that live service games are really great games. That may be a hot take, but I really like live service games. We see with other live service games like Helldivers that's been really popular in the last couple of weeks, that live service games can succeed even when they are mounted with a lot of bugs, which Helldivers had a lot and still have a lot of bugs where players couldn't actually play. I digress, but it can work even in the face of like adversity and having tons of issues. So I know live service games can work, but the second reason being the hate that surrounds live service game that is seemingly for no reason. Now, if you recently went into any of the comment section for any of the spoilers or the leaks for this trailer, you'll notice there's a theme within the comment section. Generally, it'll be something to the effect of, this game looks really good, I really want to try it, but it's probably good that the live service game didn't actually happen. But here's the peculiar thing, no one ever talks about the reason why they think it was good that it was cancelled. Live service games in 2024 to me feels like hit or miss, not because of the quality of the game or even how good they are, how good their launch is, whatever the case is. I don't think that's the determinant. I think the determinant is just how players feel at the time. For example, Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. While I don't think it was the best game to release in 2024, I definitely don't think it's one of the worst. It's a pretty average game. I think the biggest sin is just mediocre. And like most games, the launch was horrible. Nothing out of the ordinary for 2024 style games or anything for the past 5 years or so, but still terrible. But the difference was there was a lot of bigger creators who were bored in January and they decided that they wanted to hate on the game. Because when it comes to the game, it doesn't seem like a bad game. It doesn't seem exceptional, but it doesn't seem bad. But when Helldivers came out, again, a game that released with a ton of bugs where players could not play, but even with all the bugs, the rocky launch, and a lot of players not being able to play, the game was widely successful. Yeah, I do think it is fundamentally better than Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, but do I think Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League deserved the hate that it got? Absolutely not, because if we're basing it on how mediocre it is, then games like Starfield wouldn't have been one of the highest rated games of 2023, even though it was pretty mid for the most part. The point I'm trying to get at is live service game as a word, the buzzword itself surrounding live service games is a hateful thing. Players themselves want to hate on it. Insomniac, being the great studio that it is because it has only dropped nothing but bangers, would have received a mountain of hate regardless of if the game was good or bad. It's sad to see that we won't be seeing a live service multiplayer Spider-Man game that very likely could have got a lot of great updates, but releasing live service games in 2024 is just not the go. Not because they're bad, but because people perceive them as bad. Either way, we won't be seeing a live service Spider-Man game anytime soon, and we definitely won't be seeing any multiplayer Spider-Man games anytime soon. With that said, the video on screen now goes over the upcoming Rise of the Ronin that does feature a pretty awesome multiplayer. And in that video, I go over some pretty awesome details for the upcoming launch. Check it out.